The chaos that you saw just now is called Zombie Soup by AeonSparx Studios, and with me I have Mr. Kong as well as Adrian here, accompanying me on the indie Wavemakers couch over at Gamescom Asia. And today is a very exciting day because just now while we already talked about a colorful game called Raji, now we have another colorful game called Zombie Soup. And in this game, I believe, well, this is what I think from the game is, it's called Zombie Soup because you kill all those zombies and you throw it together into a soup. You don't necessarily eat it, but it is a chaos of soup. Do you like that description?
Well, in a way, it's rather accurate from the way how it's but in fact, what we're trying to express with the
A formula? Wait, what?
Yeah,
We're turning humans to zombies?
That's a conspiracy theories between like conspiracy that happens in the game whereby there's actually a scientist who actually has a mastermind plan to turn everyone into zombies in the game. So you have to stop them.
You're stopping. So we, this kid here on the screen that is currently showing, we're trying to stop the bad guys, the scientists, from turning us into zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And down the road, it kind of like everyone realized that, well, you got a chance to cure everyone in the town, and the scientist tries everything he can do just to stop you.
All right. So I noticed it's very colorful. It has this elements of something muerte, the Mexican
Festival of the Dead.
Festival of the Dead. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Festival of the Dead. So is it based on that?
Yeah. Pretty much based a lot of the elements from that.
Looks like a
the time when we designed the whole game, we actually envisioned ourselves
Welcome, ladies and
immerse
gentlemen.
into the Central American culture.
Yeah.
And we based the whole story based on a fishing town in Central America.
A fishing town in Central America. Do you know the name of the place?
Well, we kind of hypothetically just call it El Prospero.
All right, because it's like just a general location that you guys chose then.
Yeah. So you end up fighting a lot of zombies. That some of them resembles looking like fish, and some of them like fishmonger carrying a fish into the battle with you. Kind of adds up a little bit of it kind of set us apart from normal zombie games.
Right.
We go with a bit more like the humorous type, and Adrian here, he wrote most of the scripts for the game.
What?
Yeah, he did that.
Okay, so this whatever he's talking about, the humor, it's all came from Adrian's mind.
Yes.
So
Yes, pretty much.
so like when you wrote this game, did you guys want this game to be more on the humorous side, or did you want it to be more serious? Like, what's the vibe of this game?
Well, obviously, it looks a bit, in a way, I would like to achieve dark humor.
Dark humor?
But he's more along the line of sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, there's a game called High on Life. And, everyone was saying how, the script was kind of like dark, a little bit more morbid. But like, for you guys, would you say it's kind of in the same line of that?
I never played that game before.
You haven't played that game before? That's fine. It's kind of newish, 1 year.
I think I got most of the inspirations mainly from Zombieland.
Zombieland? Oh, Zombieland's great.
Yeah. It goes along the line of that.
Okay, I can sort of see where this is going right now. It's very colorful. It does give a vibe. I mean, if the first thing I saw from it is maybe SpongeBob games. They're very funny, hilarious, but yet can be quite serious at the same time. What else is the inspiration for this game actually?
Well, we got quite a bit of different inspirations from various places. Of course, we play a lot of Resident Evil back then.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of make a little bit of twist on everything. Like when we released the game, there's a lot of people saying that, oh, you got to actually in the game. So, kind of reminds people of Resident Evil 4 at one point. And Ricky, if you watch Walking Dead.
I love Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's kind of like the references that we reference that from.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty of things like, there's a few things that we're trying to do but we couldn't achieve in this game. Like, for example, in Resident Evil, we walk past the window and there'll be dogs that
the jump scares.
The jump scares. But we thought that, shall we add it in the game? But it kind of changes the tone of the game.
Yeah.
But still, we kind of keep the dog in a different form.
Yeah.
So we kind of inspires from all these, combined materials.
Right. So is this game single player only, or are you allowed to bring a friend with you?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, it's a single player experience because we we design and build a game this way. Most importantly, I think we have really achieved to the point that we successfully ship it. That's what matters most for us at this point. But right after this, we'll definitely explore, more different types of gameplay for sure.
Yeah, I mean every game is very different and catered, for your own style. And some games are just better interpreted with multiplayer. I can imagine there has to be a reason why exactly this works better as a single player game. Would you say that this game is very, very story heavy?
Yes, it's pretty much like gears towards the storyline itself. So, like with while we were developing it, apart from just the writing, we also realized that, thanks to a lockdown, we got plenty of times in hand. So we figured that, hey, why don't we just add more on the story and add more like on the voiceovers and even spend some time making the cinematics.
Right.
I know it's a bit unusual for an indie game, but anyhow we try to pull it off. Anyhow, just trying to build a team and expertise just for it. But somehow, it is what it is right now. So after this screen, once you enter this scene, you can practically see them, talking in the scene. It kind of tells you a little bit how the vibe of the conversations looks like. Adrian just going to walk into the scene real soon. Yeah.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. You're gonna kill something. Okay. I guess he's just trying to show off his skills, just to show you how good it is with the melee skill.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it kind of triggers some additional, dialogues if he does that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you can just run into the cafe or the bar itself. Okay, now you see that it kind of triggers a little bit more on the humor side.
This is nothing.
Hey, you just killed all my boys.
Just the random skullhead in the back talking.
Yeah.
I like that element because I think that he sounds like the guy who's gonna be like just chiming in with some unnecessary comments now and then, which sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I like that about the game as well. So tell me more about other than the stories, other than the mechanics. I saw in the trailer you guys have different weapons. How does that work? How does that change the way you approach the game?
Okay, in the game itself, right, when we design it, there's a lot of saying that we should have built a looter shooter type of game. But then we realized that it actually don't really gel well with the type of games we're trying to do. So we kind of find a balance between, collecting the weapons that unlock, and also there are also weapons that are kind of unique and quite outrageous, work quite outrageously, but it works pretty much more like an arcadey form. So weapons type, for the ranged weapons, you have got the primary weapons and the secondary weapons.
Okay.
Primary weapon itself, right? That you get to use the guns, and you have to unlock the classes in order to obtain it. You get to upgrade the perks and etc. And you also can equip the melee weapon as the secondary weapon. Then you got the special weapon types. The special weapon types would works like how you play Metal Slug.
Yes.
You get a weapon once, you just keep shooting, and once the bullet's done, then you have to look for the next gun. So it works in the form of drops, while the classes type weapons, they will have unlimited bullets, just like what we are demonstrating right now.
Oh, I
you
love
see the
that.
bullet, it keeps shooting, but it reloads itself every time. Well, if you're lucky enough, later you get a drop of the special weapon, then you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of these special weapons that we make into the game, we put a lot of creativity into it. Especially like there will be a baseball launcher.
Okay.
There will be fireworks launcher.
Okay.
Yeah, and there will be Gatling gun. The Gatling gun is the most normal weapon.
That looks fun. It sounds like you just helicopter around, just spin, just kill everything around you.
Yeah. That's the not really a special weapon.
Yeah.
That's actually under the classes.
Oh.
It's a melee weapon actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So one thing that most people miss and they didn't actually notice about our game in the first place is that they thought that it's all about just shooting, but they never know about the hack and slash.
Yeah.
So actually, the hack and slash in the beginning it might look a bit weak, But those who really know how to play, right, they'll figure it out that, wow, actually the melee actually works quite well as well.
If you get the proper weapons and you know
Yeah.
how to play it properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot of end game content for them to unlock, so yeah, they'll figure it out later on.
Yeah, that sounds very, very fun. I saw the cutscene that you mentioned earlier. It was very funny. I couldn't help but chuckle a little bit watching that.
Yeah.
So the humor is definitely there. I love that. And as suspected, the skull guy is supposed to be very, very annoying. So it looks like for early game, it does seem like it's just like very, very normal looking
Yeah.
because you only have like one weapon. How soon into the game that you can start having the more fun weapons?
Well, the more fun weapons, I would say it's based a bit more on luck. Like what Adrian's doing now, he's running around the scene, and that the drop is pretty much like every arcade games out there. The drop is quite random, but let's give him some time. I'm sure he'll get
Maybe I'll pick something up soon.
Yeah.
pick up something.
Maybe I'm just unlucky because if the game is like, oh, she's watching, I guess I'm not going to drop a cool weapon. It'd be kind of cool if you could. But honestly, even with just this weapon, it looks kind of fun. I like the sort of dodge roll mechanic. That's kind of fun. Is there like going to be like dashing and that kind of stuff soon as well?
We have to roll. Dashing wise, not quite actually a dash in the buttons or the features implementation, but it's more like a perk from the weapons, like
Oh, the
from
perk
melee.
from the weapon.
Yeah, from the melee. It enables you to have some kind of dash movement later on.
Wow. So the fridge is where you can. Why is it a fridge for the save?
Oh, well, like in beginning, he was trying to look for food,
Yeah.
because, I mean, the way how we designed him in the way that he arrives in the town quite hungry and is looking for food.
Yeah.
We figured that it would be fun, and, it's just another way of how indie game developer make things. It's just for the convenience.
Yeah, it is funny. That's why I asked, like, why
Yeah.
a fridge out of all
Yeah.
things?
But it fits the character, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're always looking for food around. But it's much better than you digging for food from the trash can, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there was I can't remember, but there was a game that had a trash can for a save.
That's the special weapon right there.
Oh, right there? Where?
Yeah. Right
Oh,
down there.
we got it.
Electro, yeah.
All right, let me see it.
Okay. This quite overpower, but with limited bullets, you can't actually keep spamming it. But sometimes I would say like we preserve the bullets for the bosses.
Right.
Okay, now
Can we like bring it? Can we like bring it? Around like how do I say it? Like sort of like how do I say it? If say I want to save that weapon for the boss, can I do that?
Oh yeah, you could. Well, we're gonna go
Go
into
to the
the
boss.
boss room
Okay,
right
let's
now.
see it. Let's see this boss.
And yeah, we're gonna take it on.
Eat bullets, you monster.
Man, the amount of words they say, bullets, is kind of like, I need more bullets. I feel like, I wish that the game came out like around now-ish, so that you could have like added the little, Easter egg. Whoa! Oh,
Yeah,
you
that-
weren't kidding.
yeah, that's the special weapon. If you don't have the special weapon, you have to shoot it one
Really
bullet at a
normal.
time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could switch it out
Yeah.
and switch it out to a normal handgun and conserve
Nah,
your
why
ammo,
would you
right?
do that? Well, you can do that,
Well, yeah, you're right. I could do this instead, right?
Yeah.
Until I run out of ammo.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you're just owning it with just one fell swoop. Oh,
There
cool.
we go.
27 seconds would be faster if you didn't switch it. Wow, this looks very, very fun. Honestly, it's a very, I would say, I love the humor for it. I love how fun it is. I love how colorful it is. It's definitely a different way for you to approach zombies, because I feel like there hasn't been, zombies have been so serious. Zombies have been a little bit more, a little bit more dark. And I like this idea of a fun way of approaching this game. So thank you so much for sharing this game with me. I love the voiceovers. I love the cinematics of it, even though you say it's a bit unnecessary, but I think it's great for the storytelling. It just shows a different dimension for the characters as well. So can you share with me which platforms this game is on?
This platform, this is released on PC, in Steam, Epic Game Store, and also all the console, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5,
Wow, everywhere.
Xbox XS, and also Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not mobile.
Pretty much everything.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll hope that we'll have the chance for that.
That'll be kind of cool as
we
well.
got busy enough.
Yeah, I mean, you
already.
ported everywhere. So honestly, if it's something that you guys end up doing, great. If not, I'm sure there are other ways to play this game as well.
Yeah.
So what's next for you guys?
Well, next, we want to build. We got a poster or bunting right there showing case that the next game, but we hasn't actually made a website for it.
Yeah.
But anyone interested can sign up to our mailing list. It's called Spectra Break.
Yeah.
It's similarly something like Power Rangers or Kamen Rider.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. That's kind of
Yeah.
awesome. So, is there any social medias that you guys want to share with the fans to follow?
Well, anyone interested to follow us can go to AeonSparx.com. There's a mailing list sign up. We'll send out a monthly mailing list just to update our fans on what's going to be coming for next year.
All
Yeah.
right.
Great. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well at AeonSparx.
Yes, do follow them there. That's where you want to know when exactly more of these games from them is coming out next. And after this, we're going to be seeing more games. Thank you so much, guys, for
you.
spending time and sharing with us this game. I love it. It's. I think that this is such a great way for you to. I feel like if I had a bad day, I came home from work and I just want to release stress, this would be like the go-to game for me because of
Yeah,
just
definitely.
how chaotic it is.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing this. And after this, guys, we'll definitely have more indie games coming very, very soon. So don't go anywhere because we're here over at Gamescom Asia Indie Wavemakers, where we're going to be sharing with you the best of the best here in Asia and Southeast Asia.
Thanks, guys.